This is the STL Medical Weight Loss Radio Show with Dr. Joe. No more talking, let's go.
Welcome back to the STL Medical Weight Loss Show. I'm your host, Dr. Joseph Moleski. I'm always happy to be here. We have my favorite, my wife's not here, but my favorite co-host.
Oh, thanks.
Drew today.
Don't let Jack hear this.
Oh man, she would say, what's going on, man? Well, she's in nursing school and she's taking a microbiology test today. So.
Probably much more important than what you and I are
doing.
Hey, I gotta just tell you real quick. I know we have two things for this show.
Yeah.
But the latest theme that I've been playing for you.
Yeah.
What a just catchy tune.
I love it.
It's always stuck in my head. I'll just be walking down the road. I'm like, what's in my head? I'm like, oh, it's the Dr. Joe song.
STL Medical Weight Loss Show with Dr. Joe.
Yeah.
It's just
fantastic.
The first time I heard that, I was like, okay, it's all right. And then I heard it again. I'm like, I got it in my head.
Uh-huh.
And then I don't know. It's got a catchy tune. The guy that did it for me, he's great. And yeah, we're replacing it, and we're going to get this stuck in people's heads that you need to invest in yourself. Take it from Dr. Joe, and let's go.
I think it's phenomenal because when you think of, we broadcast from St. Louis. I know this is heard worldwide, but in St. Louis we've had so many local TV commercials, radio spots that has that little catchy jingle. Yeah. So when you could rhyme it and things like that, it sticks in the head. So fantastic job.
Anything that can get patients to book that appointment, to change their lives. I mean, it could be a jingle, it could be anything, but it's important to me.
It's so easy. You book online, stlmedweightloss.com. It's conveniently telemedicine. Correct. And the medications just show up at your door. It's literally easy as 1, 2, 3.
Correct. And so, one of the things that we were talking about on the break is, we get questions about needles. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's an injectable. I've never injected things. Oh my gosh. Well, the good thing is we can walk you through that. We can send you a video. We can even get on a call with you. We have staff that if you're scared about it, we can walk through it. I personally will even FaceTime with you, and I will teach you how to do it. The needles are, I always say, they're a little bit bigger than a human hair. They're about it's like a 31 gauge, very small. It's almost like an insulin syringe.
Very fine. And
they just goes right underneath the skin, and it's a small amount that's injected. There's maybe some burning or tingling, but there's not much pain at all. Do you feel much of anything?
So we get the little alcohol pads too that comes with it. Sure. If for some reason you miss the alcohol pad that you just wiped, maybe then you'll get a little burning sensation. Yeah. But no, with that alcohol wipe, if you just put the needle right where you just wiped, I don't even feel it. Like maybe a little pinch here or there, but like anybody could handle this. Yeah.
The needles are very small. The syringes are very delicate. I mean, they're very, very small. They're actually 0.5 ml syringes, so they're even smaller than a typical diabetic syringe. Okay. The needles are fine. They just go right under the skin, and it's simple. It's once a week, so it's not like you're injecting every day, and you're able to get started on your journey pretty quickly.
Correct. I do my injections every Sunday. I feel like it's just the best way to do it. Start your week. And I guess the other question, what's the best place to inject? I mean, I've kind of done like the four, like upper thighs and then like the stomach area. I know some people have also done like behind the arm. Yep. So what do you recommend?
So what I recommend, I personally like the stomach. That's where I would say do the stomach. If you have to, if you're not, wanted the stomach, I would say back of the arm. That's what I would do. But yeah, stomach, you just go right on the side of your belly button or whatnot. I've had patients do the outer part of the thigh, like into the buttock region. That's fine too. But just a fatty area, so it's absorbed subcutaneously, which is in the fat layer, and so you just want to make sure it's in that fatty tissue. So yeah, I mean, patients do very well. It's a little pinch, and then you're able to start. My thought is we got a pinch, and then if you got a pinch versus 40 pounds, I mean.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think it's okay.
One pinch a week and get 40 pounds off in 90 to 120 days. I mean, we're seeing big results, guys. We're seeing patients lose the weight, get back their confidence, and the needle pinch is a moot point when they see the results.
It really is, because if you don't do the little pinch, what could happen down the line 10 months from now or 10 years from now, I mean, that could be life-changing. So why not invest in you, like you say?
Yeah, and you get, you get high blood pressure, you get diabetes or a devastating diagnosis. Oh, I didn't know. Well, we're here to teach you and for you to know. We provide medication and education, and what we want to do is make you aware of what you're doing, what you're putting in your mouth, and we're giving you a medication that's a tool to help guide you and help decrease the cravings and get you through the work week, get you through whatever week you're having, a stressful week. You could even having a good week, but you need to be aware that there's those cravings, there's those sugar cravings. Our diet is, everywhere you go, it's processed food. And so you have to have that armor to say, hey, I'm going to shop the four corners of the grocery store. I'm not going to go in the processed food aisle. I'm going to be confident in myself for my family. I'm not going to eat that sugary meal before I go to bed. I'm not going to need to go out 3 to 4 times a week. I'm going to make those confident decisions.
And I know you use a group. Share the group that you use, where you guys buy your meat from. Because you.
Oh my God.
I know it's not a sponsor or anything. I know we're working on it, but that's so important too. Eating healthy, eating the right kind of food. That helps tremendously with this weight loss program as well.
Yeah. So these guys, as I said, there's no paid ad. They're not paying me, but this is something that I can tell you that I'm a big believer in is, if you start doing an investigation on what is going in your body, the saying is it's not what you eat, it's what's done to the food.
Yes.
So meat in particular, it can be laced with antibiotics. It can be laced with just the cattle could be sick, meaning they're fed the wrong things. They're metabolically unhealthy, and they're in feedlots. They're eating food that's just processed or even feces. It's you can YouTube what feedlots are and CAFOs they're called, but there's a farm called alderspring.com. They're out of Idaho, and the meat is these cattle, like they send you updates. Hey, we had 3 calves born today. We had this. They're free range on the grasslands. It's the highest quality meat you can get, I believe, in the country. It's USDA organic, so they're fed organic feed.
What you want.
Yes, and they're out on it's like if you were to raise a cow just out in the wild, and these ranchers are on horseback, and it's all completely natural. You can taste it in the meat. And what's crazy about it, you can go on their website, you can see the nutrient profile. So the meat's not just, it's safe. No, it's actually the amount of nutrient and the nutrient density in each pound of meat is incredible. So it's better for you, it's safer, there's no antibiotics, the cattle are raised in a certain humane way, and it's the taste is incredible. So I recommend, hey, anybody that wants to, have a whole, a comprehensive plan for their family, hey, let's start with the food. Let's start with eating healthy, and then, going to the next step as just being more aware about what you're consuming. It could be how much sugar you're consuming, how much processed food you're consuming, or we're talking about meat. Hey, I want to put healthy meat in my body. Yes.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
Eat the right way. Lose some weight with Dr. Joe. What else do you need?
Well, the song's "Let's Go." So yeah, I'm really excited to educate folks, and the best way to get a hold of us and book an appointment is at stlmedweightloss.com, or you can give us a call at 636-628-6604. We'd be happy to help.